Dear students, hello everyone. Welcome to the Computer-Aided Manufacturing class. Today, we will discuss the turning automatic programming of grooving. First, let's learn about creating the basic turning environment. Open the model file. Click Machining to enter the basic turning environment. Create a turning machining coordinate system. Create a turning geometry. Specify the blank boundary and create an inner diameter grooving tool, an outer diameter grooving tool, and a face grooving tool. For the specific method, refer to the micro video Creation of Turning Basic Environment, Turning Automatic Programming. Next, we perform the inner grooving operation. Click Create Process. Select Turning for the type, and select the inner diameter grooving button for the process subtype. Select one-way slotting in the cutting strategy and set the cutting area. Click Non-Cutting Movement in More. Select Approach in the Non-Cutting Movement interface and select Direct. Click Specify Point. Input the point and set the coordinates. Select Leave in Non-Cutting Movement. Select the motion type in Leave. Click Specify Point. Input the point and set the coordinates. Set the spindle rotation speed and feed rate. Click Feed Rate and Speed in More. In the feed rate and speed interface, select RPM in the output mode of spindle speed. Check spindle speed and fill in the speed value, and fill in the feed rate value. Click OK and click Generate. Next, we perform the outer diameter grooving operation. Click Create Process. Select Turning for the type, and select the outer diameter grooving button for the process subtype. Select one-way slotting in the cutting strategy. Click Non-Cutting Movement in More. Select Approach in the Non-Cutting Movement interface and select Direct. Click Specify Point. Input the point and set the coordinates. Select Leave in Non-Cutting Movement. Select the motion type in Leave. Click Specify Point. Input the point and set the coordinates. Set the spindle rotation speed and feed rate. Click Feed Rate and Speed in More. In the feed rate and speed interface, select RPM in the output mode of spindle speed. Check spindle speed and fill in the speed value, and fill in the feed rate value. Finally, we perform the face grooving operation. Click Create Process. Select Turning for the type, and select Grooving on Face for the process subtype. Select one-way slotting in the cutting strategy and perform the following operations. Click Non-Cutting Movement in More. Select Approach in the Non-Cutting Movement interface and select Direct. Click Specify Point. Input the point and set the coordinates. Select Leave in Non-Cutting Movement. Select the motion type in Leave. Click Specify Point. Input the point and set the coordinates. Set the spindle rotation speed and feed rate. Click Feed Rate and Speed in More. In the feed rate and speed interface, select RPM in the output mode of spindle speed. Check spindle speed and fill in the speed value, and fill in the feed rate value. Click OK and click Generate. In this class, we have understood 1. Creating an inner diameter grooving turning process. 2. Creating an outer diameter grooving turning process. 3. Creating a face grooving turning process. Thank you all.
Hello, students. Welcome to the Computer-Aided Manufacturing course. In this lesson, we learn about cutting grooves. Available in internal, external, and face grooves. Let's study one by one. First, you open the model file. Click on the Processing, enter the Turning Basic environment, create the Turning and Machining Coordinate System, create Turning Geometry, blank boundaries. Create ID grooving cutters, OD grooving cutters, and face grooving cutters. Also known as a chute. Let's see a chute. We use this prop to cut the grooves. We will do with 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. Let's create the cutter first. Access to the cutting and machining environment. Click Turning. Click OK. We choose the geometry here. Select a geometric entity. Click OK. We choose this one. This is called the Machining Coordinate System. Create a coordinate system. Let's set it right. Creating a tool. The groove cutter is here. Create 3 tool. An ID. Grooving cutter. OD grooving cutter and face grooving cutter. An ID grooving cutter. This is an ID grooving cutter. This is the first one. The second is a OD grooving cutter. The third one is a face grooving cutter. Click OK. 3 turning tools have been created. Let's take the next step. Click on Create Operation. Type selects Turning. Select ID. Slotting for process subtype, the 3rd row and the 5th row. No tool selection here. Select ID slotting. Choose the first tool. Let's look here first. The first tool. Click OK. There is no inner diameter slot. All right. Let's continue, step by step. Click on Unidirectional Insertion, here. Click on Unidirectional Insertion. Set up the cutting area. Set the cutting area here. Cutting area. Inside More, click Non-Cutting Moves. Select Approach in Non-Cutting Moves. Select Direct. Approach. Direct. More. Non-Cutting Moves. Approach. Here choose Direct. Choose Point. Click the Specify Point, Set Point Coordinates, which we have just designated. Selecting Departure in Non-Cutting Motion. In Departure, select the type of movement. Click the Specify Point, here, and Direct. Choose this point as well. Choose Time. Select one more point, no choice here. We choose this point here. Click OK, maybe no problem. Set the spindle rotation speed and feed rate. Also in More, click on Feed Rate and Speed in the Feed Rate and Speed interface, Spindle Speed. Here the output mode selects the RMP. This is the spindle speed. This is the output mode. Cutting. The speed is here. RMP here, check. One is 500, another is 100. Set 500 and 100. Click OK. Let's ignore here, we don't have. The following generates this. This is the OD groove. Let's continue. Third row and fourth. Select the second tool. OK, we're in. Also unidirectional turning. Then the same. Here, also choose the next point. All right. Actually, there has to be set up in Move. Approach. Departure. Import. Select this point directly. Must choose from it here. Click OK to do it. Haven't chosen the point in departure. Haven't. Let's continue. Choose in departure. There is no choice for this point here. Click here. Haven't chosen it yet. Choose again. Setting the distance and the speed. Let's continue. Set the point. Set up. Continue. Spindle speed. 500, 100. All right. Click OK. Don't matter this. And face groove cutting. We chose the third tool. Let's continue. Here. Choose our third tool. The same. Here are also non-cutting movement settings. Set a point. That's the end. The same, I won't repeat it. This lesson creates the inner diameter slot procedure. OD slot process. Face grooving turning process. Which is the same process. Here's a little demonstration. Approach, direct, set a point. Departure, click here. Click point. Then in departure. Click direct here, choose this point. And have to set a point in departure. Set it up here. Have not been specified here yet. Specify the order, or it wouldn't have been that slow. And then look at how much speed is it here. The same, 500,100. That is a speed of 500,100. This lesson is over. Thanks.